Hello, I'm going to read you the story of The Giant of Jum by Willard and Benji Davis. The Giant of Jum was a grumpy old grouch who was constantly grizzling and grumbling, and when he was hungry he'd slobber and slouch and say,
"Oh, how my tummy is rumbling." "Fee," he said. "Fi," he said. "Fo," he said. "Fum. How I pine, how I wish for a child on a dish. Little children are yummy, yum, yum."
And he thought of a tale that his brother had told of a beautiful boy known as Jack.
"He'd be nice," thought the giant, "if eaten quite cold, with a side dish of beans for a snack."
He strode through the land with such thunderous stomps that the trees started shaking and swaying, through fields and forests, through rivers and swamps, to a garden where children were playing.
"Fum," he said. "Fo," he said. "Fee," he said. "Fee. Children, I feel, make a fabulous meal. I'll gobble you up for my tea."
But the children said, "What a magnificent man! You're so marvellously magic and tall." And they said, "Will you help us, please? We're sure that you can. Oh, please, will you fetch us our ball?"
The giant said, "Well, I suppose it won't hurt, but soon, have no fear, I'll be back. You'd be scrumptious if eaten with cream for dessert, just as soon as I've gobbled up Jack." "Fo," he said. "Fum," he said. "Fee," he said. "Fi. Children taste nice mixed with pasta and rice, and they're perfect when popped in a pie."
But the children ran up and they yelled, "Look at that, up there in the leaves, can you see? Oh, please, will you help us and rescue our cat? He's got stuck in that sycamore tree."
The giant said, "Well, I suppose it won't hurt, but soon, have no fear, I'll be back. You'd be scrumptious if eaten with cream for dessert, just as soon as I've gobbled up Jack." "Fi," he said. "Fee," he said. "Fum," he said. "Fo. My best treat is some children to eat, and it'll start with the littlest toe."
But the smallest boy whispered, "My legs are so sore," and he slumped to the ground and he cried, "I can't make it home, I can't walk any more. Oh, please, would you give me a ride?"
The giant said, "Well, I suppose I don't mind,"
and he lifted the boy on his back. The boy said, "I love you, you're wonderful kind. And what's your name? I'm called Jack."
"Fee," he said. "Fi," he said. "Little Jack Snack, is that right? I'll pump you and stew you, I'll gulp you and chew you, and gobble you up in one bite."
But the children said, "Oh, no, you wouldn't. We think that you've made a mistake. You're such a kind giant, you couldn't. Nice giants always eat cake. Cake, 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 cake."
The giant was starving, his tummy was rumbling, and then he said, "Wait, are you sure? I'm grizzly and grumpy and grouchy and grumpily. I've never been called lovely before."
"You rescued a cat from a tree," shouted Jack, "and you fetched us our ball. You're so nice. You gave me a ride through the trees on your back, so we've made this for you. Have a slice."
"Ho," he said. "Hum," he said. "Huh," he said. "He. Chocolate's much better than children," and he ate it all up for his tea.